All right, here's just a quick tutorial on how to do this assignment. So you have the first 10 elements. The first 10 elements on the periodic table. What you're going to do is you're going to draw just a shell diagram of it. So I'm going to do actually number 11. I'm going to do sodium. Whoops. All right, so what I'm going to do is for sodium, I'm going to pull up my periodic table. I'm going to look. Oh, there's sodium right there. All right, sodium has an atomic number of 11. Its mass number is 23. All right, remember that mass number tells you how many protons and neutrons. All right, so once again, I'm looking at these two numbers here. Let me pull them up real quick. Mass number, atomic number. Whoa. I'm losing this thing. All right, so what I'm going to do then is I'm going to write off to the side. So I'm going to pretend this is my little box for sodium. This is sodium up here. Sodium. All right, and then I'm just going to put off to the side what's the chemical symbol? A. It's Na. The atomic number. It's again based on the periodic table. It's 11. My atomic mass is 23. Just round that number up. If you're looking at a periodic table that does average atomic mass, just round to the nearest whole number. So if it's like 12.001, just make it 12. All right, don't worry about putting the decimals. Number of protons is 11. Number of electrons is 11. Remember, 8 proton atomic number equals protons. Excuse me. The number of protons equal the number of electrons. So we want all those three to always be equal. Then neutrons, to figure out neutrons, that's not on the periodic table. So what you have to do is you have to take the mass number. Remember, this mass number equals your protons plus your neutrons. Protons plus your neutrons. And so to figure out the number of neutrons, simply since that's a combination of both protons and neutrons, you subtract your protons from your mass number, or your atomic number from the atomic mass. So I'm going to take 23 minus 11, and that'll give me 12 neutrons. Okay, and then G and H. I'm running out of room. So for G, then, number of energy levels. Well, so if I just went through and I created the atom, so I'm just going to draw the atom real fast, and then I'll double check. I'll show you. So my number of protons. So when I make the atom, I'm just going to put 11p in the middle. All right, and that's going to indicate that I have 11 protons. I'll draw a little plus sign there. My neutrons then are 12. I have 12 neutrons. I'm going to put a little circle there just because they don't have a charge. All right. And then I'm going to draw my energy levels. All right, so the first, if I have, oops, something there. If I have 11 electrons, I'm going to draw those in. I've got 2 that can go in the first energy level. Remember, that first energy level can only hold 2. The second can only hold 8. Well, you guys won't worry about it because the most that you'll have is 8. But I'm going to draw this here, and then I'll show. So if you do the math, I have 10 electrons that I've accounted for, and only I have 11 electrons total. So I've got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, all right, all around the outside. So then I need to draw a third energy level. You won't have to do this because it won't matter. So then I'll have 1 electron there. So that's what my diagram is going to look like. So my G then is asking energy levels. How many energy levels did I have? 3. And then how many valence electrons did I have? Remember, valence electrons is outer shell electrons. So how many did I have in the outermost shell? That's 1. Okay. And so that answers all those questions. I went through, I answered them all. I have my drawing. I have the correct number. And remember, you can always double check this information with the periodic table. You can always double check it with the periodic table. So if I look at, if I'm doing sodium, sodium has 11, atomic number of 11. Atomic number of 11, atomic mass of 23. I can double check that, but I also then, if I want to check my protons and neutrons, or my valence electrons, my G and H. Remember, the period will tell you valence electrons. All right, it'll tell you valence electrons. The row will tell you energy levels. All right, so I'm in sodium. The sodium should have 3 levels, and in that outermost level, in that third level, it should have 1 valence electron. All right. So, and when you get to these over here, if you're using like this periodic table, don't say it has like boron has 13 because it's in group 13 valence electrons. No, just cross it off. It has 3. All right, it's in group 13. It has 3. Carbon's in group 14. It has 4. All right, you get the idea. All right, so that's all we're going to be doing today. We're going to be drawing those elements. All right, just like that. Just put the numbers just right off to the side, or excuse me, the letters right off to the side. Put the numbers that answer them in, and then just fill that out. Hopefully not too difficult.